Previously on Live to Give, back to reality. The first 4 eliminated players, Tracy, Mallory, Joey, and Steve, had a second chance to get back in the game, looking for another shot at a $5,000 prize. After a swap revealed the standings of the tribes, things got even more surprising. Having won the battle back, Steve picked which swap tribe he'd join. The challenge saw a come-from-behind victory from New Edina, with Kim pulling her weight and Brett and Kelly masterminding the puzzle. While the tribes competed, Corinne found her own secret challenge on the sit-out bench, securing a hidden immunity idol. Back at camp, Edina celebrated their teamwork as new connections blossomed. Renzo, wanting a fresh start, gave his new tribe all the tea on his last messy tribal council. Chaska members Kim, Noah, Marquise, and Kelly considered their options: vote with Karen, Brett, and Sarah from Old Edina, or bring the lone Winona member Renzo into the fold. After their loss, the new Winona tribe saw a clash of alliances with an even 3-3-3 split. While Corinne considered flipping on Tyann and Ryan W., Chapman wanted to cement the often discussed Winona and Edina alliance. No longer the underdogs, Kayla, Chad, and Tom found themselves in the power as they headed to Tribal Council. Tribal Council saw the first shift of the game, where Chaska's cocky attitude came back to bite them when Winona teamed up with Edina to vote out Tyann, leaving Corinne and Ryan W. stunned. 16 are left. Who will be voted out tonight?
Edina, come on in. All right, Winona, come on in. Edina, getting your first look at the new Winona tribe, Tyann, voted out at the last Tribal Council. Welcome back. Just quick check-in. Kelly, I saw a big reaction from you at them walking in. What was going through your head when you saw them?
I wasn't quite sure how it was going to go, but I know that Tyann was who I had ranked on top of our yellow group. And so I know that probably did put a target on her back. So I'm surprised, but also not surprised, and it definitely changes the dynamic of the game a little bit.
Well, we will get to our next immunity challenge. First things first, Edina, can I have back? Chastity. Okay, Kim, I'll take Chastity away from you. Are you ready to get to your next immunity challenge? This is a classic, and we tell you to watch Live to Give every year before coming. So those of you that didn't, you may struggle in Live to Give trivia. So, how this will work. Each player will be scored individually, and after all 10 questions have been asked, each tribe's overall score will be tallied. The tribe with the most points after the 10 questions win immunity. However, there is a twist. The player on the losing tribe that guesses the most answers correct will go to the winning tribe. So the person on the winning tribe that scores the lowest will go to the losing tribe, without immunity as well.
Whoa.
Okay, question 1. Who is the only Live to Give player to make it to the final Tribal Council twice? A, James. B, Cam. C, Serena. Or D, Angie? Reveal. The correct answer is C, Serena. The only people to not get a point are Ryan W. and Steve. So everyone else gets a point. Question number 2. Before this season, which of the following colors is the only one that has been used as a starting tribe color? The correct answer is D, gray. Question number 3. Which of the following players was not the highest fundraiser of their season? The correct answer is A, Wade. Question number 4. Which of the following volunteers at our event this year is the only one that received a top fundraising advantage in their season of Live to Give? The correct answer is A, Alex. Question number 5. Which season of Live to Give started with 21 players? The correct answer is C, season 3. Question number 6. What was the name of our second season of Live to Give, which was also our first ever filmed season? The correct answer is A, the Elk River Cornfields. Question number 7. In season 3, how did Corey re-enter the game? The correct answer is the players voted him back in. Question number 8. Which of the following season 5 players did not receive a spot on the jury? The correct answer is B, Queen Macy. Moving on to question 9. Which of the following has never happened in a final 3 of Live to Give? The correct answer is C, a final 3 resulting in a unanimous vote for a winner. All right. This is the 10th and final question. Which of the following is not a name of a previous Live to Give contestant? A, Olivia. B, Sandy. C, Maggie. Or D, Sharon. The correct answer is D, Sharon. Okay, so the score was 47 to 42. The tribe with the highest score is Winona.
Yes! Let's go, guys.
However, the person on Winona that had the lowest score that will be joining Edina at Tribal is Ryan W. So if you want to make your way over to...
Yes. You're excited about that.
Well,
I wouldn't be laughing yet, Sarah.
well, I'm laughing that he was like, yes.
I mean, the man of my dreams is winning our tribe, so not mad about it.
I'll take that
That's
powerhouse.
very telling.
Edina, update for you. The highest score on your tribe that will be safe at this tribal and joining Winona, and you won the event collaborator by scoring the highest, is Karen. So you want to make your way over to... Wow, we really shook it up this round. Winona, come grab immunity. Chastity is yours. All right, grab your stuff, head on back to camp. Edina, you guys will be joining me at Tribal Council. Grab your stuff and head on back to camp.
In the end, we got immunity, which is huge. I'm sick of going to Tribal. Going into the swap, earlier I remarked how I felt like I was going to be losing my security blanket with my green, but now post-swap, now that the dust has settled for at least the next hour or two, I've got some of that security blanket back, and so it's nice to just be able to relax a little bit and then just breathe easy and then just remember that this is all for fun, and it has been a lot of fun.
Where the hell's the chicken pop of the rice cakes?
On there.
Yeah, I know.
Come on.
So the challenge, I was looking forward to this one because I definitely studied like my butt off for this. I still wanted to give it my best shot because I was like, well, I don't want to like do, you know, try and get some wrong on purpose just to stay on this tribe and then we end up losing by that points. Like I still got to give it my best. Like I'm competitive. I just can't half-ass anything.
Karen, I already found 2 picks on me in like 10 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
So I drowned them and then I didn't check.
I have been waiting the whole game for Live to Give trivia. I've been waiting the whole game for it. I've been waiting weeks for this. I studied my butt off and I kicked butt for my team. I think I got maybe 6 or 7 of them right. So I'm very proud of that because we won by a margin of 5 points. There's people on my team who have literally never watched an episode of Live to Give. Those people are no longer on our team anyways.
Like guys, I thought it was in my pants. I thought it was a spider, so I like flicked it and then it went right to Ryan. I'm not sure where it went after that.
The lowest scoring player on the winning team got the boot to the other team. That was Ryan W. And then the highest scoring player from the losing team came to the winning team, and that was Karen. And I'm stoked to have her. She's got great energy. We connected at the social. We're connecting now, and she's not yellow. So that's literally all I can ask.
It was nice with the pillows and the blankets, but I mean,
gonna go pee.
Now I'm really roughing it. This feels
Yeah,
more
but this
legit.
is, they clean this out good.
There was even people at camp discussing like maybe Ryan threw the challenge to go back on a team with majority yellow. That would be some serious gameplay if he did, but I think he just didn't know his stuff. So
I didn't want to like try and miss any questions too. I was like, well, I'm still like just in case. It was so close.
Yeah, it was very
Why
close.
5 points?
I wasn't in last place, so I'm not up for tribal again. So that's a great feeling. I loved it. It really shook things up. The twist was just to see their faces when Brandon announced the twist was just awesome. I like Karen. She's playing the game.
Tom.
Yep.
Kayla. Chad.
Ironically, we're back at like 4 of us from the original Edina tribe.
It is exciting to meet and talk to Chad and Tom and Kayla because I haven't worked with them yet, and Corinne. So I definitely want to stick with Edina if we can.
Corinne, I would have told you, but I didn't get a chance to talk to you.
If it were me and I were in that position, I would have either. I just think that you could have told me and I would have voted for her too. Like, I know I said to multiple people, like,
I just feel like I'm the easy vote at this point because they've got blue and pink. I know that there's animosity between both tribes and original yellow, so I feel like I'm an easy scapegoat.
And then you stop right there for a minute.
Okay, I have my immunity idol, and so now I'm feeling more and more thankful for that than ever.
you wanted to stick with where you discussed
Yeah.
tribal.
Yeah, it was just kind of like this is the plan.
Yeah.
Corinne is kind of done, at least she plays that she's done kind of having allegiance to the yellow, so she's playing off pretty well if she's still gonna vote yellow, but I think she's trying to get to be part of our tribes completely at the beginning. Like, it was like all against them, so it was like, I'll just split, because I was pretty sure they were voting for Joey. I was like,
I feel like I'm pretty much the odd man out here. I'm the only one that's from original yellow. If I was in their shoes, I'm not sure whether or not I would trust me either.
He is, yeah.
He did vote for me, and I knew he was going to, or I assumed he was going to.
Yeah.
But I
You guys just all over the place.
I had two times to vote for him, and I still voted for Joey both times.
Yeah.
Losing Ryan, funny because he probably would have been the next one to go here. We lost our best challenge asset probably for physical challenges, and then also we lost the person that we were likely going to vote out. So
That's been working for us, kind of.
this is still going, so we're gonna be fine.
yeah, we can throw something bigger on there maybe to try to like start to get it.
I think I'm gonna play my cards closer to my chest than I originally may have. It makes me a little nervous to know that I was not on the majority of the vote, though. I'm gonna see how conversations and things go, and hopefully I can build more of a rapport with more people and they trust me a little bit more.
Coming to camp, I'm like, I knew, hey, sure, at least I'm not going to be first.
Well, what was she saying?
It kind of irritates me because I feel like I talk to a lot of people that I thought I had a stronger like trust in and connection with. If we had to go to tribal right now, I would feel like I would absolutely consider playing my idol.
like people were surprised
about it.
right? Surprised that we like.
I think so far it's crazy that we have pulled off, or like, you know, me and Ryan have managed to pull off 3 blindsides at all 3 tribal councils we have been to. I think that is spectacular. What did they say when they got to our camp, our shelter?
So like,
Oh, they liked it.
What?
They thought that there's a lot less mosquitoes there, and like.
Corinne, she's already said multiple times that she doesn't want to stay yellow strong anyways, and right now she doesn't really have any other options other than to make an alliance, make a move, and I think I'm the perfect person for that. So everyone thinks they can kind of just tell me what to do, and that I'm just this innocent kid, and that is perfect for my game, because no one's gonna expect me to be the one like making all the moves and orchestrating all these blindsides, and it never comes back to me like it's, you know, at our last camp, every time something happened, it was always like, oh, Sarah.
pulling your weight in challenges is obviously important, but strategy is more important than like a blip, you know. So like we already had our strategy. I think that Pink is going to be able to stay tight. I'm really hoping that Renzo is not booted from his current team. I think they'll probably get rid of another yellow player, which would be amazing, because I really want pink green dominance for the rest of the game.
To me, it was clear that green and yellow teamed up, or green and pink teamed up against yellow to take us out, which I was kind of surprised by. After that, I was like, all right, I need a freaking miracle, or I'm probably the next one up to be voted out. Knew I needed a miracle, and luckily at the next challenge I got one. That was clutch.
Welcome to your new home.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Come on in. Join the fun. Whoops.
The challenge was trivia. We lost. I'm not used to that feeling. I don't know that life. I don't lose very often, as you can see from all the prior challenges. I've never done this before. Like, do you guys get like, just like stay here in Kumbaya, or do you like walk off?
A little speed dating.
They're like
Speed dating.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna go for a walk. If anyone wants to chat with me,
I'd love to join you.
let's chat. The plus side to losing though is Ryan came over to our team. The fact that I got to hang out with him and just like look at him all afternoon is a plus, but also that's another yellow on our side. We already had a majority.
I know, you like the pillows?
I'm highly jealous of it.
The only highlight. So, as if losing the immunity challenge today wasn't bad enough, Karen gets switched to the other tribe, and Karen was probably my #1 ally. I'm like freaking out. I don't know what to do. I feel overwhelmed because Ryan comes over, he's from original Yellow, and all of a sudden Yellow has us outnumbered.
You guys getting it earlier on.
Honey, you get to have a pillow too.
Karen went to the other side. That was great for her because she's not going to tribal, but bad for Brent and I because we're by ourselves. There's a lot of yellow.
Honestly, I feel like our best bet, we have to stick together. Like, it'd be dumb if we didn't.
I'm 100% in on this. And full, I hope I don't switch back, but full honesty, saw a shot to get over here, took that.
Yeah. This is my first tribal council of the game, so this is when it gets real. This is when things get interesting. This is when I turn into #MarBeast with the bruise on my arm, but whatever.
About the vote?
Yeah.
What are you guys thinking? You and I had already.
Yeah.
Huh?
Or Sarah.
I don't feel that Sarah is a loyal player. Yeah, so I went in that direction.
If we start voting that amount, they're gonna go with their others. And Mint's gonna have more than Yellow.
If what?
If we don't pick them off soon. Like,
Yeah.
We don't know when
Oh,
that's
touche.
gonna happen.
That's what I was
We
saying.
don't know when it works. It's
Touche.
gonna happen. It's bad. The strategy moving forward is just to kind of stay with the core. It helps that Ryan joined us. That was a huge win for us to get him. Bring the numbers on our side. So just staying with Ryan and Marcus probably is the biggest thing. And then we have Kim and we have Kelly.
I feel like they're splitting us up right now, 100%. Because wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they? Think of the number. Think of everyone. Why would they vote Kim?
Censor that.
Out of me and Brett, they would take me out, I think. I think this is going to be a quote-unquote blindside.
I was up there and we talked about you. So that's what they're gonna say that I said. She's what I put on the bottom of our list too.
Really hate lying. I really hate trying to manipulate people's emotions. I'm realistic in the fact that in order to progress through this game, there is going to be a level of manipulation.
I think it's easy to take out with her knee. But I don't want that to be a thing that like takes her out of the game.
Yeah.
Originally, I was throwing out Kim's name, and that's what's breaking my heart right now. I think she's an amazing person. I know that she does have some physical challenges with her knee.
So I don't say like it's a mercy thing because it's not that, but like.
She's also yellow though, so are you guys on good terms right now? Like, do we make that move right now or do we wait?
To be honest, I don't really know who was solidified with who.
Okay. The fact that they're telling me to vote Kim, I don't get it. Like, I get she's got the bum leg, but she's a vote. She's a yellow vote. You're telling me you're coming over to Mint and you're gonna vote out a yellow? Just doesn't make sense. And Kelly's the one that told me to do it, and I don't trust her.
So, if it's mental or any kind of survivor trivia, we're screwed.
Yeah.
On that one, he's not
But
good.
we passed. I mean, that's what
Yeah.
today was. So
Yeah.
if you could go check that out, I can go talk to her.
Okay, perfect.
Kim is actually, in particular, someone I've wanted to talk to and work with this entire game. Well, we were both ranked pretty low on our team rankings. She was last. I was second to last.
Ironically, Brett came to me and said that you were throwing my name out there.
Can you tell me where that landed from?
That was part of when they were talking about like who's on the list of things, and I said originally when I did the list over there that's where it was at the end, where that's originally where I was going to put it.
Fantastic. Kelly, admittedly, already told me she put me at the bottom. She ranked me at the bottom of the list. I would probably split them between Kelly. But can I trust you on that?
Yes.
When I'm
because
hearing
we
your
are
name,
yellow.
I know, but when I'm hearing you throwing my name out there, that's no bueno.
I know.
And, you know, at least for my
that's
game,
the
and to be
part of
honest
the
with
game
you, it's no good for your game either, or yours.
So I'd love her to stay, and that's the problem too. I would love everybody to stay, but that's not how this game works. And so people are gonna get their feelings hurt.
Seriously, if we're aligned, if we're voting together, why? I wouldn't do that to you. So that's where my concern is. She threw my name out, but she's saying, well, it was the last round. I don't believe her. I've seen some of the snarky things that she has said, and I'm just not real comfortable with that. So therefore, it wouldn't bust my chops at all if she were to be voted out.
So you're 100% no swapping. You might have to say stuff to other people, but that's what we're doing. No need to talk about anything else. Lock it in. Don't change it. Do not mess up. I feel like I was kind of running things.
She's gonna put my name down because she's already thrown it out there.
Cool.
Huh?
Cool.
Kelly?
She has. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Kind of feels like things are starting to fracture a little bit. Kelly and Kim talking, and Kim flat out called Kelly out because she heard that she was talking about voting her off. So starting to see some ruffled feathers coming about, and I think people are starting to second guess previous relationships.
But I'm gonna say for now we need the numbers, so let's stick with that.
Yeah.
We'll deal with that problem when we need to.
They suggested, Marquise and them suggested Brett. I'm not super comfortable with that because I don't think Brett is going to do any damage to my game. I really like Brett, and I don't like being a third wheel.
Do we do Brett and just ask for forgiveness?
We maybe do. Draco.
Yeah.
These bugs are going at it.
So there would be 2 votes, for example, on Kelly, which could be, it could be Sarah and Brett. We just need to know that it is.
Like, I feel like we're both shittily ranked last, and we're the underdogs here, and I feel like all these people with their big egos are like...
What are you thinking? Like you said, Kelly's name came up.
All I know, well, so I'm bringing up Kelly to you for the first time because I know she dropped your name. I kind of want the underdogs to band together and get out some of these top dogs and these more fierce competitors and show them that we can play the game too. I have no clue what is about to happen. I'm scared. I am no longer confident, and it's going to take a miracle to get me through another round, but I think I may have played my cards just right.
Well, I'll give you like a recap of what happened in the immunity challenge before there. So the pink people were like talking about these upcoming types of happening. So I need to like also think in the long run and be like a puppy. And I think that's what I need to do right now. I should look like I'm so desperate. I'm just gonna follow whoever is driving. Yep. That was all over the place, but yeah. This is hard, Brandon.
We had 2 Skippy Pops, not trying to brag, but I mean...
Wait, are they gone?
2 Skippy Pops.
I'm even questioning what's going on now, especially after the first travel. This travel is going to be crazy too, so I'm going to see what's up, but I'm understanding the hype now.
Only about half of it popped. Tyann.
We're just ready to experience the first tribal and see the fireworks go off, I guess.
Dinah, come on in. Well, welcome Edina to Tribal Council. Surprise, we have a first member of the jury. Tyann, come on in. What up, Tyann raised a small incentive and was given an automatic spot on the jury. So she has become the first member of our jury this season. Marquise, how now does it feel to be a tribal after a full day of being safe?
You know, I feel like I had it pretty easy in that first day. I was kind of coasting a little bit, so didn't really have to play the game too much. That got very real today. I will say, as a fan of Live to Give, it's exciting to be here. It's exciting to see the ball rolling and to get to strategize and play. But being in the moment and actually like being the person that's having to play, I will say this is not the funnest feeling. It's a mix of emotions of like all the fatigue and the hungriness and the body being beaten up, and then now being here, having to vote someone out. It's not the funnest thing in the world, but it's the game that we play, so we've got to play it.
And no, I mean, just saying directly, you did the throwing thing yesterday, you did the sprinting thing today. You did win those challenges, but did even that physical toll, do you feel like affect a little bit of even your mental toll, even though you haven't been at a tribal yet?
Oh, it definitely has affected me mentally and just physically. Those were very draining things. I don't know how many laps I did doing all those, but and then just the night where waking up, going back to sleep, waking up, go back to sleep. Definitely, we didn't go to tribal council yet, but we definitely were feeling the mental stress and everything at the same time still.
So Renzo, you are, well, by the way, you're here alone from your original Winona tribe. You have a complete opposite experience, I feel like. You've been here multiple times and you hear Noah talking about like the mental stress of the challenges. You hear Marquise kind of saying bittersweet to be at tribal. What does it feel like hearing that, knowing you've actually been here in like the hot seat 3 times?
It never gets easy. Like just coming in here it's not a good feeling, especially with like wonderful people. And I feel like I've been always just been unlucky. Like I came in here looking different, I sound different, and now I'm the only pink person in this tribe. So there's just a lot of fatigue and emotions running all the time, but at the same time I don't want to be like super emotional because we're all playing for charities and we're all playing the game that we love, which is Live to Give. So yeah, even my answer was like all over the place. That's how mentally fatigued I am.
Kelly, so Renzo just said very blatantly, it's even obvious by his shirt, he's the only one from pink here. You are now here with 4, and I guess 5 because Ryan lost, of the original yellow tribe members. Is this whole like original tribe color thing a super strong theme, or is it getting more complex even though you haven't been here yet?
Oh, it's so complex, and I'm gonna cry. I feel emotions big, and that's how they come out. In my everyday life, I work really hard to work with youth. I'm talking about the importance of communication and honesty and asking for help and supporting one another to reach everybody's goals. I'm realistic enough, though, to understand that for this game, whether you like it or not, there are going to be times where you mess with people's emotions. There are going to be times where you lie to somebody's face. There are going to be times when you have the best intentions and feel like that alliance, that agreement is so strong, and you have to break it. And there are going to be times when you yourself are feeling so secure and that you're in a good spot, whether you have the numbers or not. And your name could be the one that comes out at the end. And so, it's a lot. This is by far my least favorite. I will probably cry at every single time that I'm up here. That's going to be a really hard part of my personality to keep separate from this process and this game.
And bro, I think Kelly brings up a great point. This is also part of the reason why I love this event, and I think everyone else does. You have this Survivor game the Survivor style game everyone loves. You also have these charities, and you know every single person here wants that money for the charity. How do you balance this game? Because Kelly is absolutely right. You have to play. Only one person gets that $5 grand. How do you balance it?
It's so hard. I feel like, you know, we are here to play for our charities, but at the end of the day, I think we're also learning a lot about ourselves along the way. I mean, I can speak for myself, and I'm guessing all of you feel similar. It's just like I've surprised myself so many times up here, whether it's like
just even attempting to sleep outdoors. This is technically my first time camping if you don't count my parents' backyard. So it's a little dicey. You don't count it. So it's my first time. Oh, it's my first time. Okay, thank you. Oh my gosh. So and just like going a while without food, and being so tired and mentally fatigued, and I'm proud of myself for the effort I put into challenges. I'm proud of myself for scrambling when I have to and putting in my best effort. And so I think no matter what happens today, I think we can all be proud of the growth we've had, and money's going to go to our charities either way, right? Maybe we don't get the $5,000 bonus, but we're helping our charities, and that's what we all what we all came to do. So balancing it, you can try your best, but at the end of the day, I think it's more inside here what we're starting to realize.
And Sarah, the vibe I've gotten from a lot of people when they're at tribals or when they're at challenges is this very, very extremely happy, cohesive group. What I see after is very different. So everyone right now is excited and saying it's for charity. How is that directly exactly how it is, or are people is it actually easy to balance? Because I haven't seen a ton of people leaving that are voted out happy.
I mean, you would like to think that's how it is, but I think people's personal interests, and we already talked about too, like when you're in challenges, things come out that you're like, that wasn't even like me. I don't even know why I reacted that way. And so I think charities are on the forefront, but I think sometimes just human nature kind of gets pushed aside sometimes. Like you said, we're tired, we're hungry, I'm barely functioning, so.
And speaking of challenges, this is the theme of this one. Ryan, you scored the lowest on the winning tribe. Curse and blessing, it seems like you came back to a bunch of yellows. Do you feel like comfortable and confident that was ironically in your favor?
After the last tribal that I went through, it kind of shook everything, to be honest with you, because I thought we were going one way and then just got absolutely punched in the face at the tribal. So I was like, got to look at everything different now. So in my mind, I was going to be the next person to go based off of how that vote went. Then I was looking for a way to help me out, and it happened. So.
And Kim, what is it like? Because what happened, based on numbers, is you lost Karen, who was an original green with Brett and Sarah, and then you come and gain Ryan W. back. Was that an exciting feeling for you?
I was excited about it because you didn't tell us whether he was now with this tribe or not. And when I'm looking at not only this week, but moving forward, yeah, we can look at it and go, okay, yellow, 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 great, we've got the numbers. But the reality is that is not how Survivor gets played most of the time. The other piece of that is if he is a part of our tribe moving forward, he's a huge physical presence, period. And I have no problem with Ryan being our front man intimidating the other tribe, coming into another physical challenge, for example. I'm okay with that.
So Sarah, Kim does bring up a pretty logical point of like, he might join as a yellow, he might not. If it's you or Brett or Renzo, is it pretty obvious that yellow's sticking strong? Or do you think something could shake up at this tribal?
I think I'm barely thinking, but I also think that there's a lot of yellow sitting here. I think that it's a quick amount of time to make relationships when a bunch of people get put in together, but I'm scared shitless for myself right now.
Brett, you too?
I mean,
I'm not worried about Brett. He's fine. I'm just worried about myself.
I'm worried about both of us, girl, because we lose Karen, and obviously I know no one wants to talk about it being like, we came together and we're like, we're the new mint, and just to clarify, mint, not green or blue, right? But mint. There we go. And it's like, I've really enjoyed getting to know all these people. We got that break after winning a challenge to get to know each other, but it's hard not to just look at the numbers and the shirts here and say it's 5-2-1, right? I think we all should be scared if we're not yellow, but I don't know. All we can do is trust.
Renzo.
Yeah, I'm also very scared. Like, I think I've been scared the entire time in this game, but I would just like to say to everybody, the colors of our shirt wasn't our choice. It was given to us by Rando. So when we're trying to make our pitch to the end, you just don't want to tell at the end that I won because of the numbers were on the side. I was on the correct side of randomness. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, I mean, I really actually was segueing into next, ironically, I was saying was there that pitch to Sarah and Brett to, hey, let's try to see if two yellows will make a move, because they haven't been to tribal yet. They don't even know if they trust each other or if they want to start making moves right now because they haven't made one in a full day.
Yeah, timing is always a great question as well. When do you make the moves matters a lot. And just finishing my thought process, I think what we should always look at is the people that we are playing with and not just the colors of our shirts.
I don't have anything else to add. We will just get right into voting. Sarah, you're up.
I'm so tired, I forgot her name.
I'll go tally the votes. All right, if anybody has a hidden immunity idol and like to play it, now would be the time to do so. All right, I'll tally the votes. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll tally the votes. First vote. Sarah. That's one vote, Sarah. Kim. That's one vote, Sarah. One vote, Kim. Sarah. That's two votes, Sarah. One vote, Kim. Sarah. That's three votes, Sarah. One vote, Kim. Sarah. That's four votes, Sarah. One vote, Kim. The fifth person voted off of Live to Give. Back to reality. Sarah, can you bring me your torch? Sarah, try this book. Well, to the four original yellow, congratulations on making it through your first tribal. It seems like you guys played it pretty safe, but that will not get you $5 grand. Grab your stuff, head back to camp.
Feeling tired. I think that I knew this was coming. I told Brett, I said, as soon as they said to vote Kim out, it made 0 sense. There was 1 pink, 2 mint, or they're 5 yellow, I don't even know anymore, but there was just too many. So as soon as they said that flipped, and that doesn't make sense. So I went up to Marquise, I was like, that doesn't make sense. Ryan no longer chatted with me. I was like, he can't make eye contact with me, I'm out. And then Brett, he's so sweet. He's like, what should we do? Where should we go? We just don't have the numbers. So I was like, this is the time to make a big move. Yellow has been winning every single challenge. And then they got Ryan back over. So I was like, I knew I was gone. It was, the charity chose is Indy. Stands for I'm Not Done Yet. It's for cancer warriors. And it can be any race, any type of cancer. It's a memory of my dad. I lost him when I was 20. He's my favorite person. I know he'd be really proud of me. I tried really, really hard in all the challenges, which I also know put a target on my back, but that's just who I am. I can't like slow down or like not try my hardest in things. So, yeah, I'm super proud of myself. Part of me was like, I remember people saying during challenges like, drink water if you need to, slow down if you need to. And I like just don't know how to do that. And I'm like, oh, I'm so spent. Like I was like falling asleep under my umbrella. I have nothing left. So, I mean, I would have found it again if I wouldn't have been voted out. But as soon as, yeah, like I'm saying, I knew it was me. It's part of the game. So no hard feeling towards any of them. I'm just crying because, yeah, it's a great cause, and I'm excited that I could raise money in honor of my dad. What did I learn from this experience? I think like, and I've been working on this, but even more so, this event solidified like you can do anything you want to, like no matter how tired you are. Like these events and like the challenges and stuff were huge. So that was one of my goals right off the bat, was to just give it my 110% the whole time. Yeah, thank you to everyone that donated. I appreciate you. It's an amazing cause. I want to say hi to Paisley because she's gonna be watching this and she wanted me to say hi to her. It's my daughter. Yeah, good job everyone. Yellow, I knew it. It was like, yeah, I couldn't scavenge up the votes, but yeah, it's been fun. Thank you.